to show you how to create new units in REconnect-CRM. Just press on the top left, then go into Listings menu. Okay, now you have units for sale and units for rent. You can also switch from one type of offer, that's how it calls, to another type of offer, from buy to rent, and you can create other types of offers like vacation rent and co-sharing and others. So let's just press create button and let's take it from the start. So let's choose the owner. The owner name would be Francis Pires, and you can then create and edit for setting other things, like for example the email. All right, choose the language, tags, internal notes about the person, whatever. So just save it. Then the sale price 800,000. Street, let's street and city, Malibu. Now the state, California. 5, and when you get to the country, you get the get coordinates button. If you press the get coordinates button, it's going to connect with Auto API, and it's going to get the coordinates from the address. Of course, we don't have here the door number, but if you add one, it would be more precise. So now we have everything set up. We just need to assign this to a salesperson, and you can add a detailed description then set other things like number of bedrooms, number of bathrooms, toilets, living area, and land area, and other things like points of interest, whatever, and you can create new points of interest if you wish. Indoor features, these are all fields that are quite easy to create new ones. And outdoor features like backyard, alarm system, swimming pool, number of garage spaces, and so on, so on. So at this point we can save our unit, and we need to add maybe a photo. Let's press edit again, go to photos, press the create button. Now let me just choose something that seems like a photo. Yeah, that one could be okay. And now we describe it. This is like the living room. Okay, save and close. Save. Alright, so we have our unit set up. When you're changing the detailed description and these settings, you can press the button and see how it comes out in the website. And going back here, go to edit. So now we have an offer for selling this apartment or this home, and we need to create a listing agreement. So press the listing agreement, press the create. Let's choose one from an older date. For example, this could be an old listing, started 1 of June, and the period was 1 month, so end date is 1 of July. You can set the commission here, and in this option, if it is auto renewable or not. So if you just set the notice period, it will send you an email or pop up as the need of renewing the contract or not. And let's save this one. So this one would be an old listing, so let's create another. Here, exclusive right for sale. Let's choose another type of contracts. This type of contracts are configurable, so you can select others. And now the seller and the start date starts with the last end date of the last listing, and you can say now it's for 3 months, for example, commission 5, and save. Okay, now it says it's the current contract. If you go back to the list, you see all the contracts for this unit, and so we have our unit created. Right, so if you now need to find it, if you go to listings, for example, we know it's on Malibu, so if I just write Malibu and say, well, that's the city where I want to search, we have two units there, and we have this one and that one. Okay, the stage, it's on staging, starts on staging. This is all configurable, so you can define new status if you want. So we have staging, available, and sold. So if you have to have a new one in between, let's suppose, that's how you work. So let's go to settings, and you open here a type of configure stages of the unit, contract, staging, available, whatever. So for buy and for rent. So let's create a new one in between staging and available, and let's call it like marketing, and the contract type is for buy, and now you have the date of the creation of this, and the force show and the force hide. What is this? By default, the unit, it will be visible if you have a contract for listing that unit. If you don't have a contract, you need to press the force show in this stage, so it's visible for you, but might not be published in the website. For that, you have that button where you press that you want to publish it, and until you press the publish, it's not going to be available on the website. So that is created. Let's save it, go back here, and there is our new stage, marketing. Let's pull it here, staging, marketing, then available, then sold. All right, so let's go again to Malibu. Let's choose that city, and our unit is here. So you see now the staging is done. This is the marketing stage, and we don't want it to be available yet, or it can be in a new building. You just want to release the units in several sets, like you will release 5, then you sell those 5, and then you release another 5. Sometimes it's a good approach on not flooding the market with offer. So now we have our unit for sale. Let's suppose it was sold, and now we just want to change the owner, because the owner, it will be a company, for example, and this is the name of the company, and now we're going to have it for rent. Nothing more easy than just press the rent, then create a rent agreement, and select like the rent rate, rent unit, and other things. So now you save it. You see we have 2 contracts for the older one for listing, and we will have a new for agreement, for rent agreement. Now if you want to find this unit, you will find it here. So if you do the same thing, Malibu, so we have 2 there. Yeah, and that's one of those was the one that we created, and this one. Okay, so that's it for now. We'll show you how to manage the rent in another video. Thanks for listening.